out there today.
Yeah, and we still are seeing the heavy rain come down. We just had another flash flood warning issued for Albuquerque County until 7:30, where we have likely seen 3 or 4 inches of rain already fallen just within the last hour. So still really active out there. And we're seeing more rain move into the Sacramento mountains as well. This is a look at cloud crop 2 hours ago, seeing sunshine. And now the clouds are all gray, or the skies are all gray, and you can see the showers just coming down pretty heavily over that town this afternoon. And we're going to continue to see on and off showers and storms across much of the state as we go through the rest of the evening. Here's a look at the radar, and you can see where that heavy batch of showers and storms is moving into the Sacramento mountains between Alamogordo, Ruidoso, about to get wet too with moderate to heavy rain. Roswell getting a lot of thunder and consistently seeing light to moderate rain for the past hour or so. And then up near Fort Sumner, again, Albuquerque County underneath a flash flood warning until 7:30, and you can see the bright reds there. We have really heavy rain coming down, and if you look closely, you can see it kind of redeveloping behind itself. So we're going to continue to see on and off showers there for quite some time. So we're going to keep a close eye on that. Of course, we have flash flood watches in effect for the south central mountains and also for the southwest mountains, the Jemez Mountains, I should say, as we go into the evening. But right now, the Jemez Mountains really not seeing too much. Northeastern New Mexico, we have a few strong storms just east of Roy and over in Clayton, and of course the metro area nice and dry. But when you look back to the west, Arizona, Flagstaff, you can see more showers developing here and pushing into western New Mexico. So we're not done with the rain yet. We still have more energy to move in and really capitalize on all this moisture that is in place across the state. So here's the actual low pressure system. It's still back to our west, right over the Four Corners. We've seen widespread activity develop ahead of it. That's going to track to the east, and that's going to keep the moisture in place and keep the storm chance in the forecast through tomorrow. So for tonight, rain's chances will start to go down a little bit as we start to see those showers and storms taper off a bit. So we'll see the heavier stuff kind of dwindle, and we'll just see some spotty light rain here and there, especially across central and eastern New Mexico. And then for tomorrow afternoon, that storm system's still going to be with us. We'll still have abundant moisture in place, so the mountains will see more shower and thunderstorm activity, and the focus tomorrow will shift to northern and northeastern New Mexico. I don't think we'll see the widespread rain that we saw today, but it will bring in another shot at some decent rain across, again, central and northern parts of the state, and also the higher terrain. Albuquerque will get a chance for some more rain as well tomorrow. And we're still not out of the woods yet for tonight. There is that possibility we may get a stray shower overnight for the metro area as well. Going into the weekend, a cold front's going to track into the eastern part of the state. It's going to keep the weather active for eastern New Mexico, so more widespread activity across northeastern, eastern, and even down into the southeastern part of the state, and that will mean more storms from the mountains too, favoring the east slope. Santa Fe, Albuquerque could see some rain out of that as well. After that, though, it dries out nicely for next week, and temps go back up again. Right now, 70s, 60s out there, so feeling pretty pleasant. Tomorrow, it will be a little warmer with less cloud cover around. For Colorado, we'll be looking at another active day tomorrow, and then over the weekend, temperatures go up and we dry out. Your forecast for the northwest, scattered rain in the forecast with highs in the 80s, and we start to really warm things up Saturday as those rain chances start to drop. South and west, more thunderstorms in the forecast tomorrow too, stays active through Saturday, and then next week, drier and warmer with highs in the mid-80s and only spotty rain here and there. South and east, another shot at some decent rain tomorrow, and then over the weekend, it dries out, temperatures in the low to mid-90s for highs. For the northeast, scattered thunderstorms each afternoon through the weekend with that front coming through. It'll keep things pretty active there. Highs in the low 80s for Las Vegas, 80s and 90s for everyone else. Northern mountains looking at another round of storms for tomorrow, and over the weekend should stay pretty active in the mountains. Santa Fe looking at a decent chance for more rain tomorrow and Saturday, and then those rain chances taper off, and we'll see highs instead of in the 70s back into the 80s after today. For the East Mountains, showers and storms in the forecast, highs in the upper 70s and low 80s, and for the metro area tomorrow, mid-80s. We'll get another shot at some rain tomorrow afternoon. As we go towards your Saturday, things heat up. We're back in the upper 80s, and we're talking 90s next week.
All right, thank you, Kristen.
Sports is next.